Hello, all you drama enthusiasts. Welcome to the meeting. This is Angie's Drama Room, and I am your meeting host, Angie. And what is Angie's Drama Room? If you've never been seen my videos before, you just launched it right now. I do drama reviews on all things drama, focusing mostly on Asian dramas, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or any other Asian dramas that have been watched lately. And today, what we're going to be talking about is our weekly roundup dramas that I either finished watching, still watching, or stopped watching. Thank you for joining in on the meeting. All right, so this is going to be a combination of Korean, Japanese, and Chinese dramas. And so, first one, I would leave the timestamp in the description box below. All right, so let's talk about The Good Boy. This is a Korean, they classify it as a police action comedy. Yeah, I would definitely say that. This stars our male lead, Park Bo-gum, and our female lead, Kim Soo-han. So these two in this drama is actually pretty good. It's a comedy action drama. It is what it is. It's a cop show. Basically, they're fighting corruption within the political realm, right? We have the police commissioner, we have the mayor, we have the prosecutor, and we also have one other person. Anything that deals with that, and this is definitely a RICO charge right here. And they out there fighting crime. And it's basically one villain, which is our second male lead here is Woo Jong Se. He is the actual villain, and that's who they're trying to fight in corruption. And it's interesting. It's basically an ensemble cast. All the police officers were previous Olympic, some Olympic medalists, winners, and so on and so forth. And also we have in here Lee Sang Yi. He's been on a lot of dramas such as Bloodhound. The latest one he was on was let's see here, No Gain, No Love. If you remember him on No Gain, Love, No Love, he was on that one too. It's not much to say when it came to the romantic interest between our two male and female leads. It's a 16 episode drama, and I have completely watched it. All right, so let's talk about The First Night with a Duke. This is a fantasy romantic drama. I have completely finished watching it. It's only a 12 episode drama. And the takeaway I can say is too, as a modern day female, university female, you go back into ancient time, and what do you present to these people but how to have cocktail parties, and then two, you show them that you're promiscuous, and because you got drunk, you had a one night stand with the dude. So yeah, this is what you gave them. But again, this is what it was. They tried to make it didn't make sense to me. I get the concept where she did not like her life in modern time, so she kind of engrossed herself into the web series, and so now she ends up transporting into this web series, and technically it didn't specify what the outcome was till the end of the drama. Spoilers, if you have not already watched it, if you finish watching it, you're going to get spoiler. It was like a totem. And she kind of, instead of her transposing into the series, she switched places with the original woman in the series, which is Chao Su Chung. So she switched places with the original woman, and the original woman in the ancient times went into the modern times. The ancient woman did not like the life she was living in her time. So yeah, so then it didn't make sense to me only because she was classified as a boyfriend stealer, which she didn't do it in modern time, and that's exactly what she did in the web series. But they made it seem like the as the time played out, she was playing out the role as becoming the female lead now, and she was just a third extra, right? She was just an extra NPC, technically that's what they call them in the series. And so now the original female lead that was supposed to have been in the web series became evil, so that switched places. So she took the man from the original female lead, and then now she switched it to be evil. So that's kind of how the story played out. So she became the second syndrome lead syndrome. who was trying to chase after the Duke and she was trying to change her status. Let's go on into the Chinese one, A Dream Within a Dream. I completely watched that, and secretly, I skipped. Yes, I skipped episodes. To me, it was basically what it was. It was a parody of what a drama should be like, a fantasy drama should be like, and that's kind of what it was. And because it was coming off our male lead, who was coming off of The Prisoner of Beauty, even though The Prisoner of Beauty was done years ago, it kind of was played off of that. And here he is now doing a parody of that show. Here we have our female lead who was an actress in modern time, and she goes home and reads the script, and the script was very confusing. She didn't like how the script was going. So what happens? She gets transported into the script, and now she's playing out the role of the female lead in the script. It is a 40 episode drama. So I'm thinking the reason why it was 40 episodes was because that's normally how these historical costume dramas, idol dramas are. They're usually 40 minutes. Now, 40 episodes, excuse me. I had no problem with the series. I just didn't find it captivating. It didn't hold my attention. The only thing I kind of really liked was the martial arts stunts they were doing. That was really good. Our male lead Lu Yingning, he's very good, excellent in it. I did enjoy him because again, it's just coming off of The Princess of Beauty, so you change your mindset. It's just a parody idol drama, and basically it was a female lead driven. So towards the end, we kind of figured it out. The fact they were just trying to say what she brought to the modern. As a modern woman going into ancient times, what she brought to the script was basically women can do everything. You do not have to listen to men. On both of those dramas, The First Night with the Duke and A Dream Within a Dream, the ending basically there was no ending. It was open-ended drama because you can continue with the series based on what you can find. Number 4, The Princess Gambit. I totally completely finished watching The Princess Gambit. If you don't already, I did my first impression on that one. Go back, and if you want to go back and see it, I enjoyed it from the first half of it's a 36 episode drama. From the first half, people might have dropped short of it because they probably wasn't catching them. I heard some people didn't enjoy it because they feel like the male lead was a little too old to do idol costume dramas. But I liked it. I guess maybe that's the thing. I like the idol costume dramas than I really did like the historical based dramas. But again, I like this one. It got better, and I started binge watching it after maybe the 20th episode. And then maybe the last 10 episodes or so, yeah, the chancellor came through, and he was like, and he went to go help save our princess's kingdom from the evil queen. And I think that was a misdirect there because I thought the king of her father died, but no, he didn't die. He was just laid in stasis of a sickness that was being fed by the evil queen. And then when she came back to the kingdom to take over the throne there, he his last dying breath, she didn't give him the medicine, and he died right there and there. So he ended up dying. But before he was able to die, he did give the declaration to his son to become the next heir apparent. But the queen was trying to trying to stop all that. But again, it was binge watching it, and it was kind of funny where the one of the generals of the kingdom was like, "Why should we listen to you?" He's a chancellor. He knows what he's doing. That's the reason why you should listen to him. They listen to him because of the princess, and he's still next to the princess. But I liked it from beginning to end, and it quietly ended. So it wasn't like a big extravagant ending. It did quietly end, and here we are. So let's talk about our generation. This is a coming of age idol drama. There was a lot of coming of age idol dramas out there. I did like this one. I'm liking this, and right now I am I'm still watching it because right now is just airing. Every two episodes just started airing. I'm enjoying this one. It's cute. It's a cute idol coming of age drama. If that's your type, you like this one. That is my type. I like these type of shows, and yes, I do like it, and it's cute. Of course, the stars are female lead Zhao Ju Mei, and then our male lead Xing Li. They were coming off of the Princess Royal. They were adults in Princess Royal. It was kind of funny because she was supposed to be playing 40-year-old in the Princess Royal, going back down to being 20-year-old. Here, she's trying to play teenagers again. They're playing teenagers again. Somebody mentioned that he looks too old to be trying to play a teen in high school. One thing about teen men, boys, young men, they can look old even if they're not, because they kind of puberty hits kind of hard on them sometimes. So I didn't see it. I think he still looked kind of age appropriate when it came to his teen years. The thing about it is the fact that the mother is doesn't want the male lead here, Zhang Li, to be associated with Josh May's character, and so she was finding ways to stop it, and he's trying to basically identify for himself, use his own identity instead of living off of the identity of his deceased older brother, and the mother is trying to use him as a placement. So that's kind of where we're working with that one. The next one would be another coming of age, which was called Reborn. I dropped it. I stopped watching that one. I saw enough of it to understand. Basically, with Reborn, though, it was about a young, another high school aged student who basically their parents, their older daughter died in some form of mystery illness that they know what it was, but they haven't to say it. And the oldest daughter was very promiscuous. The townspeople knew how the older daughter was in the town they lived in. And so they decided, which didn't make sense to me, but they decided to move to this town she was in and try to a whole new life. I believe that's how it happened. Because what happened was when she died, she went to the hospital, and there was a rumor when she died, she died of AIDS because of her promiscuity. Um, but they're saying it wasn't that. So now here we have our female lead who is trying to find what was the reasoning to her death. And to me, I didn't think I know what it was, but again, I was like, okay, I don't want to talk about social justice programs anymore when it comes to these things. So that's the reason why I kind of dropped that one. So right now, what I am still watching, Marry My Husband, Japan. Oh my gosh. The male lead Takiru, I think that's his name, actually his name. He has a smoldering looks. That's all he's been giving us. It is the same exact remake of the Korean version. They did deviate a little bit because again, the Korean version was 16 episodes. This is 10, I believe 12 episode drama. But I'm still watching it. I believe we still have until next week for the no, it's a 10 episodes. I think it's 10 episodes. I can't remember. But we still have a couple more episodes to go. So yeah, don't sleep on this one. If you like the plot storyline with the Korean version, some people didn't like the Korean version, but the storyline stayed the same. You like the storyline, the concept. This is pretty good. People have been commenting saying that um, the both best friends were ruthless no matter what. I said, yeah, it kind of makes you feel guilty, feel bad for the husbands to passing her off on her, on him. But a lot of this stuff, again, you realize when she goes back into an early time, she knows what happens at the end, and they don't. And so it does get would have been a little bit more confusing that what she was doing to them, and they don't know why she was doing that to them. And yeah, so I guess he was ruthless. The Japanese version of the husband was ruthless. Beginning was abusive, and they don't know why she couldn't just walk away. but she has to circumvent all this stuff in order to detour it. So she just can't walk away. So it did get kind of, I get it, but still, I'm enjoying Marry My Husband, Japan. Her trajectory, trajecting. I like this one. It's a mini series. It's Chinese mini series. I'm still in the middle of watching it. It's like a 31 episode, I believe. Right now, I'm on 17 or no 20, something like that. Episode 20. So I still have a few more to go. It's okay. It's an idol. This one has it's the same concept as Marry My Husband's adaptation, but this one's strictly an idol Chinese idol drama. Okay, so this is an idol drama. So if you, it's different. So that's kind of a little bit different with that one. Let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunter. It's on a Netflix drama. It's a movie. Um, the what did I like about it? The soundtrack. The soundtrack was tight. I mean, the music it played great because of it being an animation movie. It was great. The soundtrack was tight. Um, it is about a female uh, K-pop group who, in disguise, is demon fighters who fights demons that is trying to take the souls from their fan base. That's that's it. That's the concept. Um, Again, the soundtrack was tight. I did not realize that it was done. If I'm not mistaken, if I read it right, it was done by the Black Label Teddy, who was also one of the producers, who was the main producer for Blackpink. Yeah, he is a musical genius. Yeah, he that this is good. The plot I felt had a little bit hole in it. It was like a little plot holes in it a little bit, but the story itself was okay. People were, I think, a lot of people can relate because she used a lot of the stereotype of K-pop boy groups, and then you had your girl group. It was different. The boy group, people like the boy group in this one. The main boy group, main leader of the boy group, was he sold his family in order to find fame and food and fortune to the devil, right? He sold himself to the devil basically, and so now he feels guilty, which is true. That's what the devil will do, Sold your soul to the devil. So now you feel guilty because you did this. So he said, if you send me, so you can no longer fight modern times, was what you were doing by sending these amateurs, demons, to try to fight current time. So he said he developed a boy group in order to fight it, in order to lure the Huntrix, which is the name of their group, away from their fan base, away from them, and then put them to them in order to eat their souls. The storytelling again was basically stereotyping the certain K-pop groups and things like that. And also, I didn't care too much for the Makane, as they call him, the younger one. She made him a baby, acting like a baby, and he all the thing he had was gaga goo goos and drinking from a bottle. I didn't like that. But I guess it shows the power because I think he was the main rapper, and so he had the vocals. But anyway, but again, it was good. I mean, it was entertaining to watch. I mean, but the soundtrack is what really drives the show. So let's talk about Law in the City. Of course, it stars our male lead, Lee Jong Suk. It's been a while it's been a while since he's been doing dramas. The one I mainly remember him doing was W, when he went through Two Worlds, and that was what, almost 10 years ago. It's been a while ago for that one. But I liked him. I liked him since then, and I saw other ones after that. His previous shows after that. He's very handsome. He is very talented. Of course, his best friend is Kim Woo Bin, and he's just now getting back from his cancer survival. So yeah, but this one with Lee Johnson was again another ensemble cast. There's not much to it. It's just an ensemble cast. They are lawyers who enjoy going out together and fellowshipping together, and they're eating. And it's about the food, Korean foods. And our female lead here is Moo Gayon. She is coming off of My Dearest Nemesis. I kind of did watch that, but I dropped it because it's an idol drama, and the male lead, he's excellent actor, but in this particular drama, it didn't fit him. um, and she was doing too much, trying to push the drama forward, and it wasn't working. Them two match, it wasn't matching. They didn't mesh together, and it just didn't happen. So I did drop that one. I think they were trying to try to get him into more of an adult role out of the teen um, school bullying fighting stuff, but it just didn't work. But again, and then of course we had her coming from True Beauty, right? That's where I first met her, saw her on. But in this one, she's actually pretty good. Um, she's actually she's doing an excellent job in this one, and I do like her. And so this one is The Law in the City is actually pretty good. Let's talk about another Japanese series. It's called Ameku Takawa's Detective Karte. I don't know what's the thing about here, but however, it is a Japanese. It's like a Japanese version of the American television show House MD. Okay, if anybody remember, if that's what we had here in American television, where the female lead is on the spectrum scale. She's like a savant syndrome. So she's very clever and very intuitive, straightforward thinking. So yeah, so it's actually pretty good. It's only I'm right now. I think it's only been airing 4 episodes, I believe, uh, and I actually kind of liking it. It's very fast paced. The dialogue is fast paced, so you have to keep it up. And basically, what it is that she basically solves mystery, uh, undefined illnesses in people. So that was where I am at now. So this is my weekly roundup. I know that it's kind of long. Tell me what you think about these dramas. What do you think each one of those? Leave a comment. I appreciate people who have been leaving comments, who've been liking it. I really appreciate you. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscription button. Also, I get a lot of views, but not a lot of subscriptions. So I ask that you hit that subscription button so that way you can continue to see my reviews. Thank you for watching. See you on the next time. Media adjourned.